We are here at 10192 Milky Way Circle, Sarasota, Florida, located in the highly desirable Skye Ranch community. And if you've been searching for a newer luxury home in Sarasota that offers space, modern design, resort-style amenities, and incredible water views, then you're going to want to stay with us all the way through this Sarasota home tour. This stunning home features 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, and a 3-car garage that you're looking at right now at just under 4,000 square feet of living space and sits on nearly 10,000 square feet of home site. This home was built in 2023. It combines modern construction with the kind of layout that today's buyers are actively searching for. But here's what really caught my attention about this property. It's not just the size. It's not just the fact that it's practically brand new. It's the way the home was designed to take advantage of Florida living. From the expansive open concept floor plan to the incredible outdoor space overlooking the water, this home creates a lifestyle that feels like a private resort. And throughout this Sarasota home tour, I'm going to show you exactly why homes in Skye Ranch have become some of the most sought after properties in Sarasota. If you're relocating to Sarasota, thinking about upgrading to a larger home, or simply curious about what over $1 million can buy you in one of Sarasota's fastest growing communities, you're in the right place. One of the things I love about this Sarasota home tour is that it showcases what so many buyers are asking for right now. Flexible living spaces, room for guests, entertaining areas, newer construction, and a community that offers an incredible lifestyle beyond your front door. And speaking of lifestyle, Skye Ranch is quickly becoming one of Sarasota's premier master plan communities, offering residents resort-style amenities, scenic lakes, walking trails, recreational facilities, and easy access to everything Sarasota has to offer. But before we get into all of that, let's take a closer look at this beautiful home's curb appeal, architecture, and some of the exterior features that immediately set it apart from the homes currently on the market. And make sure you stick around until the end of this Sarasota home tour, because I'm going to show you one feature overlooking the water that completely changes your feelings of this home, and is one of the biggest reasons buyers fall in love with this property or properties like this. Let's get started. So, exterior, you're located in the highly desirable Skye Ranch community. Beautiful modern Florida architecture going on here. You have that 3-car garage with a separate bay on the side. Professionally landscaped, as you can see, looking around here. Right, so you don't have to do a thing here at Skye Ranch. It's all taken care of for you. You might hear the landscapers getting to it right now in the background. This is newer construction with energy efficient design and strong first impression the moment you arrive. So we're looking over here at your front porch covered, and you are facing east. So you're gonna get some beautiful sunrises right over those roofs right there. And it is gorgeous when that comes up, right? So we're gonna walk through this beautiful front door. We head into the rest of this basically new construction 2023 home. So here, as you walk in, give you a little look up as to what you're looking at with the chandelier. Pretty neat. Looks like some light dropping on you in a fun way. All right, so I'm going to get to some sizzle factors here in just a moment. But as you enter, you can see you do have a sitting room here for you to relax, unwind with guests, or make it one of those rooms that no one sits in, although these folks are using it, which is great. So, or the room away from the kids, right? Depending on how you roll. And here's the office, double doors with French double doors that are open, making the light come in, which you do have some nice light coming in here in the morning. And you have your tray ceiling with obviously a nice chandelier up there and crown molding. Double your crown molding pleasure, as you can see it on the wall there as well. And now you do have LVP going through here that does look like wood, luxury vinyl plank. All right. And we got a couple different ways we can roll from here, just making note of it for you. So you can head this way, which is going to go down to the bathroom, laundry, and a cool little way to maneuver around so you don't feel stuck. The layout has a good flow that I'll show you shortly, so stay tuned for that one. And let's head up over to, not upstairs, not right now. Let's go over to the main living area. So this is obviously an open concept floor plan here. You know, you have a spacious, great room, very high ceilings, right? And you got that nice finish here at the top, right? Chandelier, coffered ceiling, obviously. All right. And this is a seamless connection. Ideal setup for entertaining, no doubt about it, and a nice luxury feel to it, as you saw with the ceiling. And you can see the accents on this wall here that brings you over to the master primary bedroom, right? And a nice peek out into that lanai, which we'll get to here shortly. Now stay tuned for those sizzle factors. But let's get into this gourmet kitchen. So you have a very large center island here starting things off. All right. You got about a 4-seater going on at your breakfast bar, right? And then excellent storage, which we'll get to here in just a second. You can see that you do have some nice backsplash over here. All right, so you get some tiles, vertical tiles going. They're unique. I haven't seen those and have been in a tremendous amount of houses, as you guys know. Gas stove. This is a gas community, so really nice with your hood right up top here. All right, and then also your dishwasher, right? Stainless steel. People ask, what's that? That is a faucet, in case you were not aware. So you don't have to go far to get your pots with water. You got your built-in oven and microwave oven. And look at this, a little different functionality here. You do have double doors that open that way and close simultaneously. So I know you guys are going to ask, so I'm going to show you. So there it is. All right, and this is Wi-Fi connected Aventum, right? So Zaventum, high-end appliances, all Wi-Fi connected. It's a great thing. You want to peek in here? Let's go ahead and do it. So as you can tell, very well kept, folks. A couple sodas in there and things, but that's what the interior looks like with the twin chill on there. And sneak peek in here, that's your freezer, just in case you wondered. So as we move on, and here's where we get to the storage. One is, before we make that swing over there, you do have your wine fridge and some more cabinetry here. Bit of a wet bar if you needed to, or actually dry in this case, I should say. And you do have your pantry back here. Some shelving all the way up to the ceiling. You do have a little bit of room at the top there to get your items in there nice and snug, but plenty of that space we were just talking about. So sizzle factors on the way. Before we go and do that, let's talk about this dining area. Lots of natural light coming through. This is a westerly view, and you know what that means. Spectacular sunsets that you can watch right from your dining room table. Nice little chandelier here. And the exterior lanai is massive. We're going to get to it, and it's quite something you're going to want to stay tuned for. Besides that major sizzle factor we'll talk about later, look at this interesting piece. You don't usually see this in the homes where you've got an extra leg that's actually out supporting this. This is a deep breakfast bar, something to note, right? Now, typical, more high-end, you know, so very nice little subtle feature there. So we got some sets of sizzle factors, and now that we've talked about the dining area, let's go ahead, and there's a nice little surprise upstairs. Let's step into the owner suite and talk about a few sizzle factors. So, resort style living here in Skye Ranch. So we look at this nice, luxurious, large ensuite bedroom for the primary. Beautiful modern Florida architecture, right, on this one, but it's the access is incredible with this community, okay? And one of Sarasota's most popular master plan communities designed for active lifestyle and family living. They have a rock climbing wall here besides pool, gym. So you got that lifestyle, and you get the outdoor lifestyle with the walking trails. So you have recreation with that community, and the community gathering spaces as well. So, and this is new construction benefits without waiting for the build here, folks. Strong appeal for relocation buyers. So here you go. So you get a master here with the king size bed. You do have your tray ceiling up top here with crown molding going all the way around, recessed lighting, and you can step right out into your lanai. And I don't know if you can see it, but there might be a little outdoor kitchen out there. We'll check it out in a second. So we're going to get to some more sizzle factors and the reason why this one really stands out. Before we do, let's get into another reason it stands out. Look at this massive shower. Okay, so you have 3 areas where the showers drop in water. You got a rain fixture as well. Business room is right over here. Okay, and you got your controls over here. All right, so anyways, nice tile. You switch from the LVP to porcelain tile. There is dual sinks and your vanity with the makeup station right there. All right, a little touch of Paris here. So, je ne sais quoi, as they say. And here is your built-ins in your walk-in closet. Nice, good size. And this is what's nice about the layout. You don't get stuck here. There's a door, and it keeps going. So, where's it go? We're going to find out right now. Laundry room, bang. So you can easily access your master primary bedroom right through your closet when you walk through. Well, I guess I'm going to show you what's behind me, but here's that sink too, and then we'll get to the other side of the home. Your garage. So your garage is right behind you. So you get back from the beach, you get back from the community center, you get back from a bike ride or a workout. You go right to your laundry room and right to your bedroom. So 3-car garage here. They do have a bit of stuff in here as they're in the process of moving out. And as you can tell, they do have a bit of a simulator here, which is nice. Somebody's playing some golf simulation. And a good spot for your golf cart, which they're obviously using quite well right here. Good 6-seater. So, and you have your floor to basement up above. Always good to note. All right, it looks like they have a generator hookup as well as we scan through here. So, all right, that's the garage. Let me show you why this layout keeps moving further and smoothly. Some more sizzle factors, that big sizzle factor at the end. All right, so here's your powder room. Moves right around pretty smoothly, doesn't it? You have the LVP, you got the accent walls there. And here we are, full circle now. Okay, so we've hit the first floor. Shall we check out the second? I think we will. So you get a very private owner retreat. We're going up 2 flights of stairs here, getting you up nice and high here. All right, so primary, first floor. Here's another living room for you. So now we're 3 living rooms deep. 3 living rooms deep so far. And you get a great view. Again, you're going to see those wonderful sunsets that Sarasota is so well known for out of these windows right here. And you get to entertain, have fun, kids room, you name it. Lots of options up here. Maybe a gym. Then you have your crown molding, as you see, and tray ceiling, which is a theme in this home. All the big rooms have it. And when guest comes over, you know, it's always good to make a grandiose entrance out of a grandiose entrance, right? So here you are up here, saying hello to everybody, if you want, or checking who's stopping in. So what I like about this wing over here, before we get to other sizzle factors, and this is a sizzle factor itself, both of these bedrooms have en-suites. So here is bedroom number 2, technically. Now keep in mind that office that we looked at initially could be a 6th bedroom. It is a bit of a flex room. Doesn't have a closet, but you can improvise if you needed to. Here's your walk-in closet, speaking of closets. All right, lots of natural light pouring through. Okay. And let's get to that ensuite sizzle factor surprise. So there you go. Get a nice vanity, sparkling granite. All right. Business room, shower, all built into one. Because it's your room, so you do your thing. And here is your 3rd bedroom, technically. All right adjacent to the other one. A little space in between. And this one, you guessed it, does have that ensuite that we just talked about. All right, similar setup, just mirror image. All right, tub in there. And what's behind this door? Oh, another walk-in closet. Surprise. All right. Can't wait to tell you about that other sizzle factor, or main sizzle factor, besides the several others that I'm going to have to share with you here in a moment. So let's get to the other wing of the home. And this could be another 2 bedrooms. So this is now going to 4 and 5 bedrooms, excluding the flex room office as an additional. All right. So you have a good separation here, if that's what you look for. Nice high ceilings. That is not going to be a walk-in. This is a shared bathroom that we're cruising into now with dual sinks with the vanity. All right. And you do have a pocket door, which was a great choice here, heading into the business room and tub shower area with porcelain tile. And there are porcelain tile here as you make your way into the bathroom. Then we go back to the LVP. There's a closet that we just passed, and there's an HVAC closet that we just passed. Now heading into the 5th and final bedroom before we make our way outside and check out that spectacular lanai, get into some more sizzle factors and the main sizzle factor. So we're back on the west side of the home, east to west, front to back. Okay, and you do have your dual door closet there. So let's get to this lanai you guys have been waiting for. A little bit more about the sizzle factors. As we make our way over there, might as well hit you with the sizzle factors, right? You guys have been waiting. Convenient access to I-75 here. You're only a few minutes away. Close to Waterside and Lakewood Ranch. That's like one of the latest downtownish type communities, although it's not downtown, it's in Lakewood, but it feels like you're downtown. Okay? And lots of water, lots of fun to do, including farmers markets on Saturdays, to name just a few. All right. Indoor, outdoor, Florida lifestyle here. Okay. We're going to get to that. So some other sizzle factors. You got walking and biking trails. Let's see. Sorry. You're near UTC, which is only about 15 minutes away, and dining, easy drive to downtown Sarasota, not very far away at all, about a half hour. Short drive to Sarasota's world famous beach, Siesta Keys. That's about 25-ish minutes. One of Sarasota's county's fastest growing areas, that's for sure. East of I-75, you get a little more bang for your buck out here. And that's why a lot of people are jumping out this way. Some really good sprawl happening. So you can still get in while the getting's good. So this outdoor living, look at that, how magnificent this lanai is. I mean, this thing is massive. Great size lanai. Right on the lake. And you can just sit out here and watch those wonderful sunsets. All right, so let's get to it. So you got a bit of a dining area here, right? Great indoor, outdoor flow. Now keep in mind you can keep these doors open. Oh, an al fresco going on here. Yeah, buddy. So Napoleon grill. You have your exhaust up top there. And don't forget, that is the primary master bedroom ensuite area. And you've got your TV screen there, right? So very nice. Lots of natural light able to pour through. They have a nice covered space here for additional covered space. And here is your jacuzzi, overflowing waterfall jacuzzi. Who doesn't want that in their backyard? And then you've got your fountains all going here, a little basketball hoop. Fountains all going here. Nice step in. You do have your sun deck. You get your tanning on, stay wet, stay cool. Lots of seats, lots of room to cool off. Again, back to the sunsets, man. They're amazing. They got that clear view. No posts in the way. So you can enjoy it. And also they have surround sound out there. If you see that stone, that's got a bit of surround sound. So some nice sizzle factors there. And then getting to the main, which we will hear in a moment. But wow, I'm about to just, I don't know if they mind, but I might sit down there and just relax for a little bit. Just kidding, but I feel like it, that's for sure. So much on this one. This place is massive, right? Gorgeous, gorgeous, and great positioning of this home. This is one of the top positioned homes in my opinion. I like east to west myself, catch those sunrises and sunsets. There's your built-in speakers. By the way, those nice accent lights as we get to the final piece here. So what makes this home so compelling is how well it combines modern construction, functional living space, luxury finishes, and incredible lifestyle that Skye Ranch has become known for. The layout works beautifully, the community is exceptional, and the overall package is exactly what so many buyers want to move, or their buyers are moving to Sarasota are actually searching for. By the way, baseball fields, soccer fields, almost forgot to loop those into this, but didn't. And trust me, the space we're about to show you, trust me, the space that we already showed you, sorry about that, that is what takes the cake. So you get all this combined and you're still close to everything. That's what makes this really stand out and why buyers are relocating here specifically. And by the way, they have final touches. They have the brand new Skye Ranch school that's K through 8th grade. And they're unlocking 7th grade this year, and then it'll be 8th grade next year. So it'll be completely open. And it's a phenomenal school. It is a STEAM school. All right, so additional agriculture to the STEM. So above and beyond in all areas in this home. So thank you again. We really appreciate you guys so much for following us through these magnificent home tours. I mean, these homes are just absolutely gorgeous and stunning, as you know. We really appreciate all your support. Look at that massive share again. And so grateful for you. So thank you again. And until next time, bye for now.